Hello everyone, my name is Manohar. I am from CSCD. My roll number 05N4. Now I am going to discuss tuple data type. So what is tuple? Tuple is a sequence data type which stores group of elements. Tuples are nothing but it is similar to lists. So what is the difference between list and tuple? Tuples are immutable whereas lists are mutable. Mutable means we can modify the data once it is entered, but immutable means we cannot modify the data. Since tuples are immutable, we cannot perform operations like appending, extending, inserting, remove, pop and clear. But we can perform 5 basic operations on tuples. So let us see one by one with the help of example. For example, first one length function, length. Second one repetition operator. Third one concatenation operator plus. Fourth one membership operator, in and not in. Next, fifth one iteration operation. For example, first length. TPL is equal to 1, 2, 3. Tuple elements are enclosed within open and closed parentheses. This is tuple data type. Next, how to find the length of the tuple? Print len of TPL. It will display the length of the tuple variable, that is nothing but 3, since 3 elements are present in tuple variable. Next, repetition operator. Like strings, we can repeat the tuple elements also by using concatenation, by using repetition operator. Print TPL into 2. Now the output will be the tuple elements 1, 2, 3 will be displayed twice, 2 times on the screen in this format. 1, 2, 3 and again 1, 2, 3. If you place in place of 2, 3, the tuple elements will be printed thrice on the screen. Next, concatenation. Concatenation. We can concatenate 2 tuple variables with the help of a concatenation operator plus. For example, TPL 2 is equal to 4, 5, 6. TPL is equal to TPL plus TPL 2. Now print TPL. The TPL elements 1, 2, 3 and TPL 2 elements 4, 5, 6 will be added and assigned to TPL, and that resultant tuple is printed on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the example for length and repetition concatenation. Next, membership operator, in and not in. We know that membership operators are used to find whether the specified value is present in the specified sequence or not. For example, n is equal to 2. Print n in TPL. That means whether the value which is stored in n is present in TPL or not. Since it returns true, because n is equal to 2, that 2 is present in the TPL, so it will return true. Next, iteration. Since tuple is a sequence data type, it is used for looping purpose. For I in TPL colon print I comma end is equal to space. Now the tuple elements first first one is assigned to I, and that I value will be printed and end with some space. The output will be 1 space 2 and 3. This is the output of this print function. These are the 5 basic operations we can perform on tuples. We can also perform some other functions like sum function, maximum function and minimum function. For example, print sum of TPL. Tuple elements 1, 2, 3 will be added and that resultant answer will be displayed with the help of this function. The output will be 1 plus 2, 3 and 3 plus 3, 6. 6 will be displayed on the screen. Next, in the same way, maximum function. Print max of TPL. This function will return the maximum element in the sequence. 3 is the maximum in this sequence, so the 3 will be displayed on the screen. In the same way, print minimum, min of TPL. So the minimum element of this tuple sequence is 1. So 1 will be displayed on the screen. These are the max and min and sum functions. Let us discuss new function, that is eval. So what is eval? Eval is the function which is used to determine whether the typed elements from the keyboard are a tuple type or a list type. For example, n is equal to eval of input enter elements. Print type of n. Now when input function is executed, the program asks the user to enter elements. So if you enter the elements within the parentheses in this format, the type of n will be tuple because it is enclosed within open and closed parentheses. If you enter the elements within the square brackets, then it will return the type of n is list because it indicates a list data type. By default, if you enter the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 without any parentheses and brackets, the default type of n will be tuple. So this is also an example for tuple. If you enter any string, for example hello, then the type of n will be a string. If you enter single number, that is 10, then the 10 is nothing but the type of n will be integer. In the same way, if you enter the elements within the in the form of key values, for example 1, it is nothing but dictionary, so the type of n will be a dictionary. So eval function is used for determine whether the typed elements are a list or a tuple or any other types. Now let us discuss the conversions. For example, TPL is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I want to replace in place of 3, 5, I want to replace 5 in place of 3. It is not possible since tuple is immutable, but we can convert into a list. How? For example, TPL is equal to list of TPL. Now the tuple data type TPL is converted into a list, and assign to TPL. So we can perform the operations simply replacing TPL. The index is 0, 1, 2. TPL of 2 is equal to 5. Then after this, assigning this value to this, simply you convert TPL into a tuple of TPL. Now the TPL variable is again converted into a tuple, so it became immutable object. Display the result on the screen by using print function, print of TPL. Now it will display the answer as 1, 2 and 5, 4. In this way, by using list of and a tuple of, we can convert the variable into a list type and a tuple type. So these are the examples. How to access the tuple elements? By using slicing operator and index value, we can access the elements of the tuple. This is all about the tuple. Thank you.